Is California Grill the best restaurant in all of Walt Disney World?
Let's see.
Hello everyone, I'm Jay.
And I'm Sam.
And you're watching the Theme Park Foodies, and we're back at our favorite, because this used to not be your favorite, Sam, but now it is.
Correct.
Our favorite restaurant in all of Walt Disney World. It's California Grill. It's my birthday, and of course, we had to go to my favorite restaurant on my birthday. Love the history of California Grill. It opened in 1971 with the Contemporary Resort and Walt Disney World as top of the world lounge. It's now called California Grill. It kind of reverted to that California Grill theme in like the 1990s. The atmosphere and the ambiance of this restaurant, I feel like, is unmatched because it boasts the best views of Magic Kingdom, I think, of any restaurant.
Although I do think their cuisines has pretty decent views.
Oh yeah, castle in the background.
They do.
I just think with this one you can look over it and you can look deep down into Magic Kingdom, Fantasyland, Main Street USA.
And you have to take a special elevator to the top to get to the restaurant. So I also want to preface this, like, it's our favorite, but not because of strictly basing it on food. It's based on the history of the restaurant, the food, the service. We've had the privilege of having phenomenal service every time we've come here.
Yeah.
And that has really been one of the leading factors. Like, that's really pushed us to move it high on our list, but that's just our experience. And I know that not everyone, feels that way. I also think the prefix menu, like, it hasn't been as good since they switched to the prefix.
Yeah.
So
currently
there
it is
are
a
faults.
prefix.
We can admit there are faults with California Grill.
Oh, certainly. And it used to not be a prefix menu. So prefix, just so you know what exactly that means, is you pay a fixed price and you get a appetizer, entree, and a dessert.
Or have like a limited menu.
They're high value foods, and I think some of the prefix menus we had, like the 50th anniversary one, was really good. But I think we've had varying experiences. The last one here, food was okay. We've had times here where we thought it was like best food on Disney property, and times where we thought it was very good food, but again, have had better food. Like Narcoossee's is amazing. Chico, we just ate out, is really good.
Flying Fish has moved high up on our list too. So
yeah, a lot of great food to be had here at Walt Disney World. But when you're talking about the history, the atmosphere, the service, the connection to Magic Kingdom,
we just have great memories here too. I think that like lean into it.
We celebrate here a lot. I think I've had another birthday here previously.
Birthdays, Christmas, our moving anniversary. Like, it's a special place.
We're excited to go back, so we're gonna head inside the lobby. You can actually head up so you have to go to the second floor, take a special elevator. I'll show you guys how to get there. Also, the Contemporary is within walking distance to the Magic Kingdom, so we're probably gonna walk over there, take a few shots, take in the atmosphere, walk back, have some dinner. Join us for my birthday here at the Contemporary. You ready, Sam?
I'm ready.
All right. So we've made it to the Contemporary lobby. We're not going to go in just yet because we're going to head to Magic Kingdom first. So to get to that walking path, we need to make a left. Just so you know, if you want to park here and then go to Magic Kingdom, it has to be 2 hours before your dining reservation. They don't want people like coming in the morning with late dining reservations and then filling out the parking lot. You can also take the monorail to Magic Kingdom here. The monorail actually goes through the Contemporary Resort. But we are taking the walking path. Probably not the smartest considering how hot it is, right?
Yeah, and we're going to take pictures, so hopefully not sweaty mess in the pictures.
All right, we made it to the front gates of Magic Kingdom in about 10 minutes. And here we are, Main Street USA, Magic Kingdom. I'm gonna take a photo with Roy. Best attraction at Magic Kingdom is literally just walking down Main Street USA. It is real feel 117 degrees out right now. So I think we should probably cool off with one of our favorite things to cool off with at Magic Kingdom. All right, so it's my birthday. We're at Magic Kingdom. You know we had to go to Adventureland and get a Dole Whip. So I like getting the float, especially when it's really hot out, because then like the pineapple just kind of like melts into the pineapple juice. And pineapple juice is a great way to hydrate. I think Dole Whips are okay, like they're good, but I think one of the reasons they're so amazing at Disney is because of how hot it can get here in Florida during the summer.
Sweat is rolling down my nose as we speak.
I hope we weren't sweaty in the pictures that we took. It hits the spot right now. For today, it's a 10. I'd say probably on a normal day, it's like a 7 or 8, but today, on a 117-degree day, Dole's definitely a 10. Also, for those who've been to Disney World and Disneyland, you feel like Disney World Dole Whip tastes different than Disneyland Dole Whip? I know you felt that way, right, Sam?
Yeah, when we got it at Tangaroa Terrace, at the hotel. It tasted different.
It was like a lot more.
It had a different consistency.
Yeah, a lot more airy. It's a lot more thick. Let us know in the comments if you've been to both and if you've tried both. We hadn't seen Tiana's Bayou Adventure with the walls down yet, so since it was my birthday, this was one of my favorite rides as a kid when it was Splash Mountain. We would stop by and take a look. It definitely looks a lot different, yet somewhat familiar. I love the lily pads. I don't even know what I'm saying right now because I can't even give you a coherent thought about Tiana's Bayou Adventure because it's so hot outside. I think it's time to head back to Contemporary. To get a bit more AC, we're going to take the resort monorail and we'll show you how to get to California Grill from here. So the monorail here at the Contemporary is going to take us out on the 4th floor. What we're seeing is the Grand Canyon Concourse right now on the 3rd floor. We have to get to the 2nd floor to take an elevator to the top floor. Very simple, right? Now we're going to head down the set of escalators that are near Chef Mickey's. And here we are, California Grill. Special elevators are going to be to the left of the check-in desk. We are now on the special elevator and we have to go to floor 15. As you walk out of the elevator, you will have to go to a second check-in desk, and while you're checking, you actually see a bunch of the different wines that they have. You'll actually pass by their bar, which you can ask to be seated at. They have a full menu that's a la carte, so it's not prefix at the bar, and they have an open kitchen, so you can see them making the sushi that they're known for, as well as some of the pizzas. We've been seated, and we have a great view. I think probably one of the best views in the house of Magic Kingdom, right, Sam?
Yeah, and some of like the tables, they have like this long booth, and you're kind of close to the party next to you. But we got like a standalone table with a great view, so we lucked out. Our favorite waiter is not here, though.
Yeah, his name is Nasser. We always recommend asking him. He's like the best waiter ever. But I'm sure the waiter tonight's going to do awesome. All right, so the prefix menu is $89. You can do a signature wine pairing for an extra $41 or a deluxe wine pairing for an extra $72. As far as their signature options go, they are known for the Sonoma goat cheese ravioli. That's like a signature for them. They also do make pizzas, so the rapini pizza is good. And actually, I don't think we've ever had this pizza before. I shouldn't say it's good. But they are known for the sushi too. So they have 1, 2, 3, or 4 sushi options. And I haven't seen the beet salad before, so I'm assuming that's new. All right, so I did find out this is a seasonal salad, and this is new for us, and this is new. As far as the main courses go, the 2 main things you'll always see on the menu are the oak-fired filet of beef, and they are known for the cast iron grilled pork tenderloin. We've had both before. We love both. It's hard for us not to get one of these right now. This Wagyu strip loin, I feel like they go on and off as far as the upcharge. So this is going to be an extra $47. Actually, I thought it'd be more. So, I mean, given it's still a lot of money. From what I'm told, the ahi tuna is new, and this plancha seared sea scallops are new. This would be your vegan option. And as far as the desserts go, I don't see much that has changed. I haven't seen the strawberry and pistachio mousse cake before, but it's always hard for us not to get the Valharona chocolate ganache torte. I think I've given this a 10 before, and I've given this a 10 before too, the peanut and banana torte. This is vegan and it's really good. They also have a chef selection of artisanal cheeses and a white chocolate cherry creme brulee. Lots of wines that you can get by the bottle or by the glass. Then they have some featured signature cocktails. This is the California Grill signature cocktail. It will knock you back $138, almost the price of both of our meals. And they have a flight. They have some other interesting looking options. Some sake, of course, California flavors, and some beer and hard cider. All right, they already have a strike, Sam. They got rid of the sourdough. So you used to get like a sourdough bread that had a bunch of like stuffing and stuff in it. The bread service now are these Parker house rolls, which just look, I mean, they're barely warm. This one's a little warm. I'll try this one out. They still have the same, so they have butter now, and they have the same kind of like olive oil, garlic type of spread. I mean, they are warm in the center, but they definitely don't look like they were made in-house, which I think the other bread service was. Very disappointed right now because that was one of my favorite things from here. But maybe it's just a nostalgic thing. Hopefully this is just as good. I'm gonna load it up with this olive oil and tomato type of sauce, and then hopefully the Parker roll is still as good.
Looks like Topolino's maybe sliding up the list.
Let me try some of the whipped butter now. So it's still the same butter. I mean, the butter's new, but there's still the same kind of dip. So this is very high quality. I love that. The roll is just too basic. That dip goes with the sourdough. Because you get that sour flavor, and then you have the little kind of like sweetness from the tomato that complements it. The olive oil, like, complements it too. It's just not as good. It's still, like, I like the roll, but it's just a basic roll. It's sad to me. I'm gonna go 7. I've given this bread service 10 before. I'm gonna go 7. It was just better last time. unfortunately. The dip's still good, but the roll is just too basic, so I can't go above that. All right, so the appetizers are here. I got the surf and turf roll, and Sam, you got the pizza that was on the menu this time.
I got the rapini pizza. It's broccoli rapini and candied bacon. I thought there would be more broccoli, to be honest.
Yeah, not a lot of raw, just like 2 strips of little broccoli raw, it looks like, on there.
They used to have a mushroom. It was like a mushroom truffle with potato chips on it. That was really good. I don't know. We'll see.
They do generally have pretty decent pizzas here, and I thought the sushi was good in the past, so these are 2 newer items. I feel like the Crustier is always good. They have a live pizza oven with the fire going off in the background.
Candied bacon is really good. That's on top. And it has a pretty, like, sturdy bottom, pretty fluffy crust. It's a decent pizza. For a broccoli rapini, though, I'm not getting much of the broccoli raw, taste. I don't think I like it as much as the mushroom one, but it's not bad. I would give this a 7.
All right. Well, so far 2 7s. So for something we've considered the best restaurant in Walt Disney World before, 7 is just above average, pretty much. So far, not sticking the landing. So this is the surf and turf roll. It looks like we got a little tempura in there, some beef on top. What's exactly in this, Sam?
So shrimp tempura, blue crab yuzu salad, avocado, and house-made hot sauce, and a yuzu avocado puree.
It looks like they took the wasabi and they put like a print on it. So let's get a little bit of this wasabi. They gave me like pickles too. So let me put a pickle on here. And then I guess I'm gonna dip a bit in the hot sauce, dip a bit in the soy sauce. You got the surf, you got the turf. It's strange because it's gonna be a hard thing to make a surf and turf roll, I feel like. But that hits the nail on the head. You get the crunchy tempura, you get like the savoriness of like the beef on top. The pickle makes it almost feel like it's a sandwich of both. Wow, it's so unique. It's such a flavor explosion. I really like that. I'm gonna go 8 for the sushi. I wouldn't say it's the best sushi I've ever had in my life, but it definitely feels high-end good, and the flavor combinations there. All right, so update on the bread situation. We're being told that these are mini sourdough rolls, although we're not getting...
They don't taste sour.
Yeah, that we're not getting the sourdough flavor on them.
They said they did it so that it's individual and that everyone is not grabbing the roll.
Yeah, it used to like come and tear apart the big roll. All right, so for dinner we got there 2 signature dishes. Sam, you got the oak-fired grilled filet. It obviously includes a oak-fired grilled filet. What else do you have on this plate?
It has a roasted onion cream. I have a potato pave, a charred cannellini.
It looks like sprouts to me.
Yeah, this is charred cannellini. I guess like cauliflower, but not. I've never had that before.
Yeah, no, it looks interesting.
A Cabernet Veal jus.
Fillets here are always good. You got like a little perfect cut of that with some crust and some innards.
Get this every single time I come here.
Just falls apart in your mouth. They also had to give us complimentary champagne.
It's incredibly tender. It has a nice char on the outside. It also has some like flaky sea salt on top. It is very good. I will say though, we did eat at Jico like just a few days ago, and I had their New York strip. I think that might be better than this. Not that this is bad at all, but I'm starting to realize that there are some other steaks on property that are... Also the flying fish, char crusted New York strip. Amazing. I'm gonna give it an 8.
Okay, well why don't we try the pave and the vegetables too? That pave looks good.
Hot.
Yeah, I burned my hand actually before doing B-roll.
I don't remember it coming like this, do you?
Yeah, I remember that. All right, has it cooled down a little bit, Sam?
It has. The inside is almost like too soft.
Interesting.
I thought it would be like more like layers of like thin sliced potatoes, but it's more just kind of like mush in the inside. It has like a nice like topping. The topping is a little like crisp and has like breadcrumbs and seasoning. It tastes good, but I don't know. For some reason I thought it was going to be different. It tastes more mushy on the inside. That's all right. I'm going to give it a 6.
Ooh. Well, that's the lowest number I think they've ever gotten here. All right, so the pork loin is their signature dish. What's in this, Sam?
This has a goat cheese polenta, mixed mushrooms, grilled asparagus, mustard and greens, and a Zinfandel glaze.
It also looks like there's a piece of pork belly right here. Yeah, this is definitely a piece of pork belly.
Why isn't that listed in the description of the item?
I've had this before. I've given it a 10 previously. And that's why I got it again. It's good. The polenta is delicious. It has this really good creaminess. It has.
I thought you were about to feed it to the camera. You were like getting so close to the lens.
The pork is like very tender, no chewiness on it at all. Good like moisture in the center of it. And mushroom, very good dish. I'm gonna go 9 with it. I still think it's super high quality, very good, on par with like my appetizer, which is also very good. I think the food has been good. I'm down about the rolls. Sam's Pizza had off camera, not good. I would give that a 6. I didn't say not good, but it's not the caliber that I expect a signature dining restaurant to be. I'm enjoying my food, but best restaurant in Walt Disney World is, and it was, I would say this was, I'm not feeling it right now, but we'll get to that later. Let's finish our meal. All right, so dessert is served, and they even gave me an extra dessert for my birthday. The service is the difference here at California Grill. I got the peanut butter and banana torte. This is one of their newer options. We're both gonna try this. This is the
strawberry and pistachio mousse cake.
Strawberry and pistachio mousse cake, and then Sam got the Valharona cake. We've gotten this pretty much every time we've come here. We love it, although it does look a bit different. All right, Sam, what's in this?
Dulce ganache, passion fruit gel, whipped vanilla bean panna cotta, passion fruit sponge cake, and honey tulle. If I'm saying it wrong.
That's the honey right there.
It looks completely different though.
It used to just be a triangle.
You like a thick triangle. Oh, it has gold on it now too.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the fake gold. It adds nothing to flavor, nothing to texture.
I did not do that right.
Just eat it. It looks good. That flavor still got to be. It's still the Valharona cake, just different presentation.
It's balls instead of triangle. Still really good. And the passion fruit gel contrasts the dark bitter chocolate. It's still really good. This is still one of my favorite desserts. I'm gonna give it a 9.
Oh, so I've given this a 10 before, so you're not willing to go 10 today.
I think I'm in a mood. I think the heat put me in a...
Yeah, that is true. It's very hot today.
And I'm next to the window is actually hot, and my arm is burning from the window. And
I do like the view though.
I do. No, it's a perfect view, and I feel very lucky. But I do think that me being hot is impacting my overall mood.
If that could happen. All right, so this is the dessert we've never had before.
So this is the strawberry and pistachio mousse cake. So it has strawberry mousse, roasted strawberries, pistachio cake, basil cornflake crunch, yuzu gel, and a strawberry gel. It looks like this is a hard white chocolate. The crunch looks good.
It does. It looks like little cereal crunches.
Yeah, they are cornflakes.
Ooh, it breaks apart, shattering it.
All right, so we got a little layer of the pistachio cake on the bottom, strawberry mousse, and then white. I'm not the biggest fan of white chocolate.
It goes well on some things.
The mousse is good. It's very light and fluffy. And then there's also this, so there's this roasted strawberry. It is kind of all just kind of mushed together on the inside. But it is good though. Let me try this crunch.
You gotta try the crunch.
That's the best part. It tastes a lot better when you mix the mousse in with the crunch. That's good. I think it's a unique flavor combination, and I've never had this kind of cornflake crunch with this type of dish before. I think they took a little risk here with this one. I'm gonna give it a 7.
Okay, that's respectable. All right, so I'm gonna try this out. Well, you know what's good too, Sam, is if you don't like the white chocolate, it looks like it just comes right off, you know? I wanna get a little bit of everything though. You said the crunch is the best part, right?
It's interesting though, because there is basil in it, which I got the basil aftertaste, which is very interesting. I don't think I like the basil.
I'm not sure how much I like this. White chocolate goes well with the flavor combination. I do like the gooey innard with the mousse. You got this little greenness right here. That goo meshes well with this goo. And if you watched this channel before, you know I'm a man of the goo. I like goo textured foods.
It definitely has that, because it has that mousse. It has the roasted strawberry.
I dig it. I'm gonna agree with your 7. It's like a jelly mousse. Doesn't overdo it. White chocolate complements it well. Not blown away. I definitely think the Valharona cake is more my style, as well as the peanut butter banana torte. But I still think it's pretty good, and I'm happy we were able to try out something new. All right, my favorite vegan dessert of all time. This is their peanut butter banana torte. I think it came on during the 50th anniversary menu. There's some sea salt on top, banana, peanut butter, fresh berries on the outside. Let's see. how it peels. It's great. All right, let's try it out.
Doesn't Narcoossee's have a good vegan dessert? I feel like they had something that we really liked.
Banana has a little candiness on top. Ooh, this hasn't changed at all. It's the same exact thing I got last time. And I am not complaining. It's so good. Good creaminess from the peanut butter. Sweetness from the banana. If you like the peanut butter banana like sandwich, it's this like elevated and turned into like a mousse bar. So good. I'm gonna go 10 with this. It's my flavor profile. I enjoy it. It may not be for you. Depends if you like peanut butter, if you like banana, and you like these textures. It's like an ooey gooey texture, like a thick moussey bar. Delicious, fresh berries on the outside. I couldn't imagine a much better vegan dessert. That's just overall a great dinner. California Grill actually has a pretty cool observation deck we want to show you guys. That back door is actually where you can watch the fireworks when you're dining here, but they have another one that you can use towards the back. I'll show you guys how to get there. So if you make a left at the check-in desk, then a right after the bathrooms, then another left, you'll see this back observation deck, which is open during the daytime. So that side is the observation deck that you can see during the fireworks. You can actually come back at night if you dine here during the day to watch the fireworks from that observation deck. This one is open earlier in the night. See Epcot over there, Disney Springs, Fort Wilderness Campground. You can also see the Orlando Eye, and I think Universal is back there somewhere, but you need like binoculars to be able to see it. Then of course you have the best view of any hotel of Magic Kingdom.
Oh, the train.
You see the train going by, monorails, Main Street USA, Big Thunder Mountain, of course Space Mountain, Tron. This is definitely the best view of Magic Kingdom Park. All right, so that does it for my California Grill birthday dinner. We didn't film this like we usually do a dining review. We were usually very to the point. Because it was my birthday, we kind of made this more of a vlog type of vlog where we kind of played it by ear, went to Magic Kingdom, had some fun, had a Dole Whip, then went over, had the dining review. But this is included in our series trying to find the best restaurant in all of Walt Disney World. And for a long time, California Grill was considered our favorite. However, tonight, Sam, how are you feeling?
It was a little bit disappointing. The bread service changed.
Yes. Yeah.
My pizza was okay.
Yeah.
The sides that came with my filet were okay.
Yeah.
The filet was still amazing. That's always been consistently good. The desserts were amazing. The chocolate cake and the peanut butter dessert, and we mixed the two of them together. Very
Delicioso.
good. Very good. And when you are celebrating, I do feel like they've always been very generous.
Yeah.
Anytime we've come here for a celebration,
yeah,
they always make you feel special.
They gave us an extra cake. They gave us champagne. So
now, I'm not saying that happens to everybody every
yeah.
time and whatever, but they've always done like some sort of magic. And this was even before we were vlogging too.
The service here is impeccable. The views are impeccable. The atmosphere is great. Even though it's kind of like light theming, I like kind of the decor of it as well. It feels kind of almost like a 1990s or 1980s type of throwback up there. And it's just like the glass windows are just an amazing view of Walt Disney World. The observation desk with the views of Orlando as well as Walt Disney World. You can't beat the atmosphere. The food we've had better experiences with. I will say that Sam's courses were the weaker ones out of what we had. I think that my appetizer, she doesn't eat fish, so I think my appetizer was superior, and I do think that my entree was out of this world. Desserts were always great, so I do think the food was good. However, I do think that there is better food in Disney World. They only scored 110 from me today. We recently ate at Gico, and I think they may have gotten 3 or 4 10s on that visit. Narcoossee's our last visit there, got multiple 10s. So best restaurant in Walt Disney World, that's based on a lot of factors, but best food in Walt Disney World, I don't think it's the best food, unfortunately, right now. You know?
Yeah, and I will say too, a lot of the servers that are there have been there like for over a decade. Like they are career servers. They take pride in their work, and it shows. It's a different experience than, at some of the other restaurants where they're overworked and stressed, and you feel it. Like if they are stressed, you don't feel it here. Like it doesn't translate, if that makes sense.
For those that are interested, I would say our top 5 restaurants in Walt Disney World are California Grill, Topolino's Terrace, Gico, Narcoossee's over at the Grand Floridian,
and Flying Fish.
Over at the
Not in that
Boardwalk.
order, but that they are in the running.
Those would be our top 5, and again, that goes off of food, atmosphere, decor, experience, service. A lot of things factor into that. This was our number 1 for a long time, but I think the other ones maybe looking to knock this one off the list. And if you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe. Liking will really help our channel grow. It pushes this video out into the stratosphere of the YouTube algorithm, helps other people find the video. Subscribing, it also helps our channel grow. Hit the bell notification so that way you're notified every time when videos come out, which is when, Sam?
Every Monday and Thursday at 12 p.m.
Thanks so much for watching. Don't count the days.
Make the days count.
We will see you next time. That's all, folks. Fun fact about the Contemporary, it is the only Walt Disney World Resort that sits on the man-made Seven Seas Lagoon and the non-man-made Bay Lake. It shares Bay Lake with both the Fort Wilderness Campground and the Fort Wilderness Lodge. It's definitely a bucket list resort stay for us, although I do think that there are a few ones above this, right?
Right, but we gotta get home and give Frank his filet mignon.
Yeah, Frank, we saved some filet for Frank.
He's had Chico this week. California Grill. He's a lucky little dog.